Allez, j'espère que le jeu va bien tourner. Et on est parti pour le plutôt attendu Harold HALIBUT. Ça a l'air très bien. Enfin, en tout cas, c'est très joli. J'espère que le jeu va bien tourner hein, sur le PC. C'est une démo de jeu qui pèse 43 gigaoctets. Donc ça ne rigole pas. Mais en même temps, peut-être que la plupart du jeu, c'est de la vidéo aussi. Hein. Là, je pense pas qu'on soit en temps réel, les amis. Hein. Là, je pense qu'on est sur du rendu vidéo. Ouais, ok. Ok. On est clairement pas sur du in-game là. Ah, peut-être que si. On serait sur du in-game là? Non. Je vous avoue, pour l'instant, ça m'impressionne. Ah non, 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 on était sur du in-game sans doute.
Harold, I'm afraid I need you to come with me.
Oh, hi, Major. What's the matter? Is that leak bothering you again?
It's your fine, your unpaid fine.
I had a fine?
You still do. Tubing without the proper credit on your tube card. Can you settle it now?
No. But wait, I'm sure I topped it up.
Improper tube card management, Halibut. You surely recall that since last week, the Energy District tubes require your tube card to be topped up with blue credit if an onward journey to the social district is intended, in addition to the usual weekly turquoise credit.
Wait, but only last month it was a green.
I don't make the rules, Harold, but the rules make me. Now let's get you over to the fine secretary so we can all get on with our day.
Ok. J'aurais peut-être dû l'installer sur le SSD.
Insufficient funds clause. I'm afraid if you really can't pay, you're going to have to think of someone who can.
I guess that means you'll have to wait for the professor again. Who knows what she sees in you? Right, I'm needed elsewhere. There's a disturbing rise in the number of people traveling without the appropriate tickets recently. I hope for both our sakes not to see you again soon, Harold.
Ok. Bon. Bon, graphiquement, ne vous faites pas trop à ça. Parce que... alors attendez, je vais essayer de faire au mieux quand même. Graphiquement, je suis pas à fond. Je saurais pas quoi modifier honnêtement. Alors, on va tout mettre en élevé, voir ce que ça donne. Ouais. Il y a un côté, un truc trop smooth là. Sans doute le flot de mouvement. On va peut-être baisser l'occultation ambiante et la qualité des ombres et la qualité des reflets. Voilà. Peut-être ça aussi. Allez. Je suis désolé. En même temps que le stream, c'est... Oh là là. Ouais, il y a 2-3 soucis de ghost... Je sais pas si ça s'appelle du ghosting, mais... Vous voyez au niveau des pieds là. Je suis un poil moins impressionné que les vidéos que j'avais vues.
So,
Là, ça rend
what are
plutôt
you
bien
in
là.
for?
Oh, I'm just here for the great company.
Aren't you a little young to start working for Allwater?
What? No, I meant because it was a joke, doofus.
Oh.
Yeah. Could you let me wait in peace now?
Oh, sure. Will do. Have fun.
Ok.
Felix?
Hi, Ma. Look, before you say anything,
Whatever your excuse is, it'll have to wait. Busy times.
Je trouve qu'il y a un peu trop de tard technique là pour l'instant. En tout cas sur mon
Of course, Mrs. Van der Vaart.
sur mon PC. Hein.
Pleasant day.
Je vous dis de suite.
Master Van der Vaart.
C'est peut-être moi le problème.
have fun, Harold.
Pour que l'illusion marche pas en fait.
We reluctantly interrupt your daily business for some important information for all inhabitants of the Fedora 1.
Dear people, crew, and company, we seem to have discovered something super cool. Please do consider to congregate tonight at the Agora Theatre for some important information.
Ok.
Oh, Harold, here you are. I've been looking all over. Get your buns to the lab, if you please.
I do beg your pardon, ma'am, but there is still the matter of an outstanding fine for Mr. Halibut to find a proxy for. A completely reasonably priced and fairly applied fine.
Okay.
I do say so myself.
Sir, please do not cause me further consternation. Just put it on my tab.
J'ai oublié pourquoi c'était l'amende. Bon, c'est pas grave. Ouais. Ok. Bon, je verrai quand j'aurai... le jour où j'aurai une nouvelle CG, je pense, pour le jeu.
Before you go.
A ticket home?
Yes, and only home. It's not valid for any other routes.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Secretary.
And your tube pass should be unlocked again within 24 hours. So you'll be back to the luxury of fully automatic tube travel eligibility approval once again.
I can't wait.
Ok, bon.
Every time I need you, Harold, it's something else. What's wrong with you?
Il y a trop... Ouais, pour moi, il y a trop d'aberrations chromatiques. Il y a trop de grains à l'image.
I know. I'm sorry. Next time.
This must have an
Mais
underlying
pour ce jeu, je peux
cause.
accepter ce genre de
Remember,
truc.
we were still in school, and your teacher telling me about how you would just stare out of the window, oblivious to her even shouting.
Attendez, madame. Bonjour, monsieur. Ah, là, ça rend bien, là. Là, ça rend bien. Ah non, si, il a une bonne gueule quand même, le jeu.
Just the other stuff was boring.
Encore, je vous dis, hein, ne vous fiez pas à ça. Je suis vraiment pas à fond.
The idea of you living with your head in the clouds or never being excited by life. Only boring people get bored.
I'm sorry, Professor.
J'aurais dû l'installer sur un SSD par contre parce que je pense que... Que se passe-t-il, madame? D'accord. Je pense que... les assets que le jeu a à charger... Ok, on était déjà au secteur TE. C'est bon, c'est bon. On va à la station centrale.
Destination chosen. We hope you enjoy your all-water tube system journey.
Je vais peut-être vous augmenter la...
You have
The
arrived.
reason, sir, is that
Please
all
exit the
water
tube in an
had to
orderly
close the
manner.
line temporarily
We
for
hope you travel with us again
l'audio.
What needs improving? A man has a right to know.
I don't know the exact decision-making process that led to this, sir, but I assure you it will be for the good of your overall...
Ok, c'est étrange. Au niveau audio, plus on est proche plus on est proche des personnages, plus on les entend. Ouais, si, là, regardez, là, je trouve que ça fait illusion quand même. Hein. Là, on est... En fait, quand ça bouge pas, dès que ça bouge, on voit quelques défauts de technique. Mais artistiquement, c'est assez incroyable. À voir si l'histoire...
But Harold, I'm tired of chasing after you like you're a stupid butterfly.
Hang on. What's a butterfly? That sounds silly.
A butterfly is an insect from Earth. They had beautiful patterns on their wings and drank pollen from flowers. I suppose you could say they often appeared in extra natural moments in life.
On voit qu'il y a quelques saccades. Hein.
Overly trusting and delicate. Ergo, you never take responsibility, and I never know.
Allez, on avance, Harold. Ça, c'est un peu con, je trouve, que l'audio baisse aussi vite hein, en fonction de la distance qu'on a avec les personnages. Mais c'est vraiment très joli.
I know I drift off a bit sometimes, but all water raised the tube fares again, and they never announce it properly. This time it really was an honest mistake. Plus, there was this woman who...
Quiet, Harold. We don't have time for your flights of fancy right now. There's important work afoot.
Oh yeah.
Have you checked the blockage in the filter station yet? And did you need to feed the fish too?
Ah, yes. Those two. I'm on the case. Bye, Professor.
Aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, I'm sure those are all my tasks for the day.
You seem to have waylaid your PDA.
Ah non, mon
It's
PDA.
a wonder you get anything done around here.
Ah, thanks, Professor. It's got a life of its own.
Strangely enough, I noticed you hadn't added your daily task list to it. And I don't want to have to remind you about them again.
Oh, thanks. Let's see. So I access the list. It'll come back to me.
Just go to the 4 selection buttons.
Okay. Where were they again?
The upper right of the pad.
Ah, yeah. Top of the 4 buttons, right?
Ok, il est un peu trop con, non
Then I use the navigation nub to highlight, and then hit the bottom button.
Precisely.
Okay, great. And it's the rightmost button to go back, right?
Indeed. Now hop to it. And I'll see you at the Agora arcades when you're done.
Ok. Bon, on a nettoyé des trucs. Ouais, je trouve les aberrations chromatiques et le grain, à la fois, ça permet pas d'apprécier les décors, je trouve, ni les modèles de perso, mais en même temps, c'est peut-être ça qui les rend si enfin, peut-être qu'il les rend le plus réalistes possible, en rendant tout cracra un peu. Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça, les amis? Ouais. Ouais. Comment on sort le PDA déjà? Alors. Nettoyer la station de filtration, nourrir les poissons. On va nourrir les poissons. Merde, je sais pas du tout comment va se présenter l'entièreté du jeu.
It's out of food. Better ask Cyrus about this.
C'est qui Cyrus? L'expert en poisson c'est Cyrus, mais il est où? Ah j'aime bien quand même. Bon, on rappelle, c'est un jeu qui est en gestation depuis longtemps. Et souvent dans ces projets, soit il y a beaucoup de complications, soit voilà, il y a... Soit juste Après, Cuphead, il me semble, a été longtemps en gestation aussi. Et il me semble qu'à sa sortie, c'était plutôt ok. Ah, on peut courir. On va aller voir Cyrus. On peut descendre ici. C'est pas là où je me suis réveillé tout à l'heure? Il me semble. Non, 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 lâche ce bouton, lâche ce bouton. Tant pis. Allez. On va aller au fond. Bonjour.
Ah, Harold. Perfect timing.
Oh, Signor Tenenbaum. You too.
I was just hoping to watch some Sun Tzu's Ash. Got any idea how to work the old telly?
Yeah, I think it's one of those all-water ad-only models.
Ah. Should still be good for watching the announcement on tonight, though, right?
You're really gonna watch that? They'll just announce another tube price hike
On
again.
rappelle que il me semble que tout est scanné, tout a été scanné à la main. Hein.
Said he heard something about the reveal of something important.
Try Magpie toothpaste and make that mouth stink go away.
What brings you to the lounge anyway?
Would you guess that the tubes to the utility district and the social district are down again?
Strangely, yes. I can't believe that. Does that mean school is out?
Yep.
Mais je sais pas, il y a un truc qui me... Ça arrive pas à me faire oublier que c'est des modèles 3D. J'arrive pas à oublier que c'est des modèles 3D.
The whole social district is off limits right now, so at least there won't be much else for them to do.
Is that why you're hanging out here?
Mostly. It's just kind of cozy here, though, you know?
I suppose it is.
Anyway, don't mind me, Harold.
Allez, on lui pose des trucs sur le documentaire.
Sun
Ou je sais pas.
Eternal Love. Best and only Turkish novella we have on board. I thought season 18 was bad, what with all the drama around Emery's cousin and whatnot. It's worth powering through to season 36, though. That's where the plot really thickens.
I'll try to check it out sometime. Bye, Chris.
See you later, Harold. I'll be here if you want some company.
Ok. Bon, nous, il nous faut... comment il s'appelait le petit pote, là? J'ai oublié. Très mal placé l'urinoir là. Très mal placé. Hein. Pas qui est l'architecte, mais c'est chaud. Oh, alors peut-être ça vient de moi là, qu'il n'y ait pas de réflexion. C'est un peu dommage quand même. Qu'il y ait moyen de pas avoir de réflexion. Peut-être qu'il y a un mode ray tracing, je n'en sais rien du tout. Que là, vous voyez les... Si, il y a des ombres, il y a des ombres. J'ai failli dire des conneries. Est-ce qu'on veut vraiment... Ah, c'est joli là. Regardez-moi ça quand on passe en ombre... en ombre chinoise là. Enfin, en silhouette. C'est quand même bien stylé.
Hey, Sai.
Oh, hey, Harold.
Ah, Cyrus, c'est
what's
ça.
going? I mean, how's up?
Just doing my usual rounds. Trying to clean the fish and feed the filter station.
Super nice. How are the fishies doing?
They're swimming away, looking good. But there's no food left in the fish feeding machine.
Ah, lovely. Yeah, I've been thinking about fish a lot recently. I've been wondering if, given fish blood is such a good fertilizer, what the slow release phosphates and nitrogen, but we don't want to hurt fish. If samples were taken, we could somehow synthesize the...
Sai.
Ouais, c'est pas ce qu'on t'a demandé, mon gars.
Very interesting, but what about the
T'as demandé de la bouffe pour poisson.
Hmm? Oh, yes. Sorry. Brad.
Ouais,
Didn't
merci.
I restock the other night? Must have just thought about it. I'll have to formulate some more.
You make the fish food yourself?
Oh, I do indeed. I'm working on a new recipe at the moment, in fact.
But I mean, can fish even taste?
It's not just about taste, it's about nutrition. We want their gills to function optimally, don't we? And their pigments to express as vividly as possible, a bit like flowers.
Sai. New fish food would be great. I'm sure they'll love it.
Well, I'll get right on it. Promise. Yeah, I think I have a test batch.
Ah, parfait. Voilà, comme ça on en a pour aujourd'hui.
Taster to keep them going. You should try some too.
Thanks.
Peut-être,
I'll let you
j'essaierai.
know what they think.
Oh, did you see that?
Was that fish real?
Well, I'm not sure. I mean, even if it wasn't, their methods are getting way more sophisticated lately.
Yeah.
I kind of look forward to seeing what stunt they're going to pull
Ok.
next.
Me too. As
Les
long
poissons
as
savent
they
écrire, c'est
clean
ça?
it up. Do you remember their first messages?
Yeah. Wasn't it something about Fedora not being able to take off being a conspiracy?
Yes, on all those little flyers, handwritten too. What did that fish message mean, do you think?
I guess something about exploring the planet?
Didn't it say what's out here?
Ooh, like they've hidden something?
Maybe they think the ocean is a conspiracy too?
Allez, on peut se barrer, merci. Je me demande si tout le jeu se passe dans la base sous-marine là. Si après on part à l'aventure. On a le droit de toucher à ça. Non, hein. On peut passer par là, non. Et là, est-ce qu'on peut tripoter des trucs? Je sais pas ce que j'ai fait, les amis, hein, mais j'aurais peut-être pas dû.
Clean as a whistle again.
C'est ça que je devais faire? Ah ouais, putain. J'ai pas fait exprès, voilà, je n'ai pas fait exprès de faire mon taf. Ah, j'allais dire, est-ce qu'on peut monter ou descendre? Ok. J'aurais préféré que ce soit pas le cas, en fait. On rappelle, hein, c'est quand même... Voilà. Ça reste un petit jeu avec... Alors je sais pas combien coûte la production d'un truc pareil, mais ça doit être quand même énorme. Il va y avoir pas mal de millions derrière, mais... les poissons. Allez, bonne app les poissons.
Little fishy, your little dishy is now served. Okay, Harold Bot diagnostic report. Scanning. All tests completed satisfactorily. Enjoyment evaluation. Minimal. Energy levels depleted. Recharging required. Next destination, Agora Arcades.
Allez, go. On va à la galerie marchande. Merde, non. Pas du tout ce que je voulais faire. Ouais, du coup, le fait... Ouais, j'ai vraiment pas tant l'impression que ça de regarder de la stop motion, hein. Ou un truc en claymation. Comment on appelle ça déjà? Enfin, un fait de pâte à modeler, quoi.
So typical. I suppose the ticket reactivation is still going to take a while.
Ah, mais qu'est-ce que je fous en attendant? On va regarder.
Hello again.
Hey, Chris. Ticket not working. Mind if I watch the announcement with you?
Oh, be my guest. Not that I actually live here.
Oh, it's starting.
Oula! Elle est flippée cette histoire, c'est un peu la Dharma initiative, non?
We chose the stars, not instead of the Earth, but because of it. We chose sacrifice and responsibility. Well, we didn't, I guess, but our ancestors did, and we wouldn't be here if they hadn't. Left, I mean. We'd be back on Earth, and where would that have got anyone?
Ah, on n'est plus sur
We
Terre.
may not have ever seen our
Ou on est dans
home,
l'eau,
tasted
donc on
its
n'est pas
air,
sur Terre,
or
mais on est
gazed
sur la
across its
planète
boiling
Terre.
seas. But we remember it. And then we made a new home, even if it wasn't quite what anyone had in mind. And one corporation over all others helped make that possible. All water. On that note, I'd like to introduce Madam CEO Brenna Castletrop.
Ok.
Good day to you all. As you may know, I am Brenna Castletrop, the CEO of All Water Corporation. More importantly, I'm a citizen of the Fedora just like you. And it's my unmitigated pleasure today to show you what you're about to see. Join me in reliving and celebrating the remarkable journey we've been on together, before we unveil the next step of that journey.
Attention.
It may have started with one man, but it took the hearts and minds of many more to make the dream a reality. That dream began at the height of the Cold War, when the world was on the very brink of annihilation. He conceived of an Ark-like spacefaring ship, financed by the wealthiest countries, families, and private institutions such as the Schlipmeyer Foundation, as a gesture of global care for the human race. That ship journeyed for 200 years, was home to 5 generations, and sailed past many solar systems, making fascinating discoveries along the way, like the bacteria that are now responsible for our energy supply, or the mineral samples we took from planets along the way that allow us to build new materials. We had difficulties to deal with too, such as surprise asteroid fields, periods of hopelessness, and the unpleasant albeit brief alien infestation. And of course, 120 years after launch, our last message from our beloved Earth in its final moments. After 200 years, we finally arrived at our destination.
Okay.
Only to find that the promising, watery planet contained no habitable landmass and dense, toxic gases in the atmosphere.
Ah.
Hardly the second Earth we had hoped for.
Zut alors.
It wasn't long into our new search that the solar winds came. Maybe our ancestors couldn't have possibly known, or maybe they could, that they would cause our ship to crash, just like Icarus, but with worse luck. Either way, we can be thankful for a soft landing and good waterproofing.
Wasn't that a wild
Parfait.
ride, huh? We've achieved so much aboard the Fedora, but we've never stopped thinking big. We had the idea to make sure we weren't missing out on anything going on outside. We're in a whole new galaxy, so we should be listening to see what the local news is. So we hatched a new plan, A state-of-the-art, deep space radio buoy capable of keeping itself afloat and slowly circumnavigating our watery new home while scanning for signals and interesting cosmic gossip. And, wait for it, yes, we're delighted to announce it's floating to the surface right now. That's right, the buoy will be in position in another few hours. Big congratulations.
Déjà une conférence
to all water for making this possible.
à
I'm
l'E3.
excited to see what we pick up.
Parfait.
That was some announcement, huh?
Sure, makes for some nice gossip. But I think they should fix the tube system or upgrade the TVs, eh? For this fancy boy drama, eh?
Yeah, that'd be nice. What if there really is nothing else out there?
Exactamundo. We should be focusing on inner space before outer, huh?
Yeah, man. Speaking of inner space, I hope the tickets are working again tomorrow.
Que claro. At least I brought some homework to Mark. Those bambinos will forget everything at this rate.
And you've got your trusty couch.
Yep, we've gotten to know each other well.
Okay, I'm gonna get some sleep.
Comment ça? Il va se coucher?
Buona notte, Harold.
Mais ça faisait 20 minutes qu'il était réveillé? Allez, au lit. Allez, à demain.
Oh boy, what a day.
Comment ça?
Here's hoping
Oh,
tomorrow's
t'as
a bit more
eu une
relaxed.
amende, mais à part ça.
I could do with a day off. All this running back and forth for people is tiring, man.
Ça va.
But, Agent Harrelson, that's what they pay you for. Don't let us down now.
Éteins la lumière peut-être, tu dormiras mieux. Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça, 18 millième jour? Après sa naissance? Qu'est-ce qu'il faut faire aujourd'hui? Bienvenue petit pote. Ah bah y'a rien à foutre. Allez, on va aller se branler les couilles. Ah, y'a mamie.
Morning, Harold.
Hello, Professor. What did you think of that announcement?
It was quite fantastically self-aggrandizing.
Yes, it did go on a bit. The boy seems cool, though.
Indeed. I'm sure it'll make a great source of distraction. Now, if you're quite ready...
Sure.
Prêt à quoi?
Ready for what?
I made a breakthrough discovery at the Arboretum last night.
Ah bon?
You remember the last batch of bloomy rocks?
Oh, the really small ones from the last intake? The ones with the strange shapes and the little holes and...
The blue ones, yes. Turns out their surface composition doesn't just give us clues about our immediate aquatic environs. I think they've picked up some influences from outer space as well. Take a look through the microscope. You'll see what I mean.
Just remind me exactly how that thing works again.
Mais attends, c'est quoi ton taf, Harold?
Are you fooling me? This will be the last time I explain it to you, so for once, pay attention. You need to open the hatch first. Now, activate the switch next to the board to open the sample shelf.
J'y vais, c'est bon. Ok.
The rock you want is in the container on the lower right. You remember your left and right?
Non, ça par contre j'y arrive pas.
Insert it into the hatch. Et voilà!
Et voilà.
Check the microscope and finally you'll see what I mean. The one you're looking at now seems to have picked up radiation from our nearest sun. There's a particular mark for each time there's been a solar flare.
I can only see one mark?
That's the problem. There isn't enough of a recording on this one. I dated it to roughly 40 BC.
Ouais, c'est le
So we
crash.
need an older one. For
18 000 jours.
Exactly. Older ones, ideally. Although I doubt we'll have much luck catching more of them by chance. Oh, yes. We have to figure out when there's going to be a gap between flares. Flares cause the solar winds. A gap between solar storms is our only window for leaving this place. I need you to look into this, Harold. If anyone on board has an older rock, we need it procured. Yes?
But if we're not going to be able to catch one, where am I supposed to start looking?
You could start at Tommy's store. You and I both know that guy somehow gets hold of whatever those filter stations spit out, and then sells them at an outrageous markup.
Good evening, Jean.
Nice to see you, Bridget.
Is the sample in the microscope? I'm really curious to inspect it.
Yes, you definitely should.
Qu'est-ce qu'il faut faire, la tâche? Allez, on va aller à la galerie marchande et je pense qu'on arrêtera là. On va peut-être...
Harold, when you see Cyrus, could you
Ça parle
give him a
beaucoup, hein.
message for me?
Sure thing, Professor.
Just ask him, how are the details coming along?
Okay. I will ask him, but,
Yes, I know. I could ask him myself, but didn't you stop to wonder why I don't want to?
I just did stop to wonder.
It's complicated, okay? We go back a long way and don't always see eye to eye, especially on matters of categorization, nomenclature, and subsequent archiving methodology. Not that he ever saw fit to delineate his preferred... Don't mind me, Harold. I just mean, Cyrus has his stubborn phases, and I just can't talk to him when he's in one.
Okay, say no more. Your message is safe with me.
Actually, Harold... No, it's okay. Nothing. Run along now.
Ça parle beaucoup, hein. Allez, je pense qu'on peut prendre le truc maintenant. Le ticket doit marcher. C'est Agora, c'est ça, hein?
Destination selected. Have a pleasant journey and a fantastic day.
Du coup, on a la chance que l'eau soit pas contaminée.
You may now exit the tube.
Utterly unconcerned for your own safety, no respect for authority, wanton disregard for the future of humanity.
Harold! Good timing. You can explain things to the Major, can't you?
Harold, come here and explain things. And yourself.
Major, I'm just passing through. I really don't know what this is about. Hi, Felix.
So you're not here to make excuses for this diminutive delinquent?
Hey, I'm not diminutive. I've just got longer to live than you. And Harold, tell him about our plan.
Harold! I thought I told you to stay out of trouble. I should have known you'd be wrapped up in this.
Quoi?
I'm not in trouble. There is no plan.
Are you questioning my authority and/or organizational merit?
What? No, Major.
If I find out you're a bad influence on young Felix here...
Not me, Major.
Ça a l'air très serious
Whatever
business
Felix
quand même, hein?
did, I'm sure it was meant innocently.
And how would you know about that? Unless
Il y a pas trop de place à la...
I just meant... I mean, if you just relax.
Relax?
À la rigolade.
Harold, you're really starting to tweak my beak.
But what did Felix do anyway?
Utterly unconcerned for his own safety, no respect for authority, wanton disregard.
Anyway, Major, under whose jurisdiction is Harold in trouble?
Mine! I'm the law here. Felix, will you be a witness to this?
Absolutely.
And can you testify to Harold's involvement?
Only if he's willing to testify to mine.
Harold, tell the truth now. It'll be easier in the long run.
I haven't witnessed anything to testify.
Damn it! Then the case is in danger of falling apart.
I'm sure Felix's parents will deal with this.
Bon, on va se laisser là, je pense, après ce dialogue, hein.
Really be present while you question me, Major. I'm only a minor.
Don't you throw the book at me, son. Where are they anyway?
I don't know. And good luck finding them.
Oh no, Felix, have you lost them?
Harold, leave this to the professionals. Felix, Do you mean to tell me you've neglected to file a missing person or persons report?
Shouldn't we look for them?
Don't change the subject.
But, Major, what is the subject?
That's right, Harold. Know your rights.
If, and I mean if, you're acting as some kind of heroic big brother figure to this young man, I expect you to be a positive influence.
There's no...
Come on, spit it out, man!
Just leave me alone, Sandstrom. I've got fish to feed.
Okay, Harold, but your fish won't save you if I catch you red-handed. Now, Felix! Where is Felix?
Oh no. Felix?
Harold, you've lost him! Ah.
Ok, donc bah, c'était Harold HALIBUT. Écoutez, je sais pas trop quoi en penser. Ah, on est sur la galerie marchande. C'est plutôt sympa. C'est plutôt joli. Écoutez, pour l'instant, je suis un peu... C'est plutôt joli ici. Techniquement, je suis un peu dérouté. Je m'attendais à quelque chose de plus... un peu plus propre. Un peu moins cracra. Bon, même si c'était prévisible au final, on y réfléchit. À voir ce que la boucle de gameplay va proposer, parce que pour l'instant, si c'est vraiment que du dialogue et... Ouais, que du dialogue, quoi. Que de l'aventure un peu comme ça. Bah, je sais pas trop quoi en penser, je sais pas trop si je vais accrocher au jeu. Au final, bon, j'ai pas terminé la démo. Peut-être que je la terminerai de mon côté un jour. Mais écoutez, ça... La démo me pose plus de questions qu'elle n'en résout, qu'elle n'en répond. Voilà. Je saurais pas plus définir le jeu maintenant qu'avant d'y avoir joué. Donc voilà. Est-ce qu'il y aura ouais, une vraie boucle de gameplay ou sinon ce sera que des tâches à accomplir? Je sais pas. J'aurais eu tendance à dire avant que même si c'était juste le cas, la DA aurait suffi et la technique utilisée aurait suffi à rendre le jeu intéressant. Là maintenant que je suis un peu, je vais pas dire déçu, parce qu'après je suis pas au max non plus des paramètres comme je vous l'ai dit. Mais ouais, je suis pas sur le cul de la technique du jeu, quoi, et de voilà. Je trouve que le rendu stop motion est pas parfait, quoi. Mais bon, on va se laisser là, on verra quand le jeu sortira. Et voilà, on va passer à la démo suivante.